Class 12th Physical Education, chapter number 6, that is sports injuries and first aid. Now we have to start with sprain. So sprain is a ligament injury and is caused by stretch beyond its normal capacity. Generally it occurs in wrist and ankle joint. So the first aid for sprain is two types, that is PRICE and MICE. So PRICE stands for protection, rise, ice, protection, rest, ice, compression and elevation. Protection means stopping the activity immediately. Then resting means it reduces the exercises and other activities completely and have complete rest. Then ice application reduces bleeding and also slows down blood circulation and swelling. It also relaxes the injured area by reducing pain. Then comes compression of an ankle joint or knee or hip or wrist, helps in reducing the swelling as well as bleeding. Then elevation, keep the injured ankle, knee, elbow or wrist elevated on a pillow, is it alright, which reduces the swelling. After PRICE, then it is MICE. Ice, compression and elevation part is same, only mobilization is a bit different. If any movement is done easily, then try to increase the range of movement gradually. And if the basic function of injured part has been restored, then start more exercise. If the pain disappears within 20 to 30 seconds, the exercises can be continued with caution. And rest, ice and compression and elevation is same. Now the next sports injury is cramps. It is sudden and involuntary contraction of one or more muscles, and these are painful spasms that happen during or immediately after physical activity. So what are its first aid? So the first aid is apply soft massage on the cramped muscles. Stretching exercise improve superficial blood circulation and make muscles more flexible. And this includes rehydration of electrolytes, hormone treatment, supplementation of minerals, that is calcium, potassium, magnesium and vitamin D, B complex. Is it alright? Then comes blisters. This occurs due to rubbing, yes or no? A painful blister is formed at the skin. Unbroken skin over a blister provides cover to bacteria and reduces the risk of infection. And what are its first aid? Drain the fluid while leaving the cover intact. Is it alright? Then wash your hands and blister with soap and warm water, then clean the blister with swab and apply iodine. Sterilize a clean needle by wiping it by rubbing iodine. Use the needle to puncture the blister and let the fluid drain out. Apply antibiotic ointment. Then comes bruises. Bruises is an area of skin discoloration. The bruises occurs when small blood vessels break and leak their contents into the soft tissue under the skin. So the first aid of skin for the skin bruises will be apply ice on affected area for first 24 to 28 hours, then rest the affected area, then elevate, then light painkiller if you are not getting relief from the pain. Next one is fracture. Fracture is simply a broken bone. And first aid, immobilization, never move the affected area. And if the victim is unconscious, then go for CPR, that is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That is, if you in general terms you can say mouth to mouth respiration by compressing the chest and breathing through mouth and pushing the air inside the mouth. Then try to stop bleeding by applying pressure on the bleeding side. Try to stabilize the fractured part by moving a splint to the fractured part. Apply ice pack to reduce swelling. Don't try to move fractured limb. For a fracture in vertebrae, the affected athlete should be lifted in such a way that he or she should be avoiding bending, twisting and displacement of damaged vertebrae. For ribs fracture, immobilizing bandage should be applied. If there is fracture in femur, anesthetic should be given to the injured athlete. With this we come to an end for the time being, and next we will see in the next video, and we will see contusion, then dislocations, then splints and its uses, etc. Thank you.